get to where we were last week. I think this is an alright spot. And I don't know if this is actually an alright thing to do because of how the thing might look backwards. I don't know. But one of the things is today I don't have coffee. I don't want coffee on at the moment. It is 9:43 in the morning. At the moment, I haven't done had my coffee. I've done had my day going. Done been outside. Done been doing whatever. But today I was wanting to talk to y'all a little bit about. I wish I was sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Just content in general. There's different kinds of content out there in general that I've even made several different kinds, and I can't open this. This is my favorite can, honestly, because it's metal. And it's like a dip can, shaped as a dip can, because there are different kinds of metal cans. I would prefer like a fully black can if I can. But this is fully metal. And if y'all were wanting the same kind of can, I'm not sitting there saying, oh, you should dip or anything. But if you do chew tobacco and you would prefer a metal can, Canadips has one. You can probably order one offline or something, but honestly, that's what I did. I just bought one, CBD and whatever. Alright, but the main thing that I was going to talk about is content, and just different types of content is out there. I'm kind of warm right now, so I'm rolling these up. But I'm still want to talk about this, honestly. I usually get Stokers, like the big tubs of Stokers, and the little plastic can that comes with it, honestly, I don't like because I've broken it too many times, plopping down onto my ass one too many hard times. These cans are the only bad part about these is when you do jump down or plop down, they leave a dent. A dent will get into them, or if you drop it or toss it or something, it has a dent in it a lot of the times afterwards. Which is fine with me because I can just go and get another can. I do wish that they weren't as easy to dent, but I would rather have a dented can than a broken can because even the Copenhagen or Grizzly or anything, the bottoms of them are plastic. I tend to drop on my ass a little too much because I can't walk very well. I tend to fall down the stairs a lot more than I want. I tend to just cross my legs up when I walk. So, long story short, a metal can comes in handy when so you don't have a pocket full of tobacco afterwards. Now, I have put this here just because I wanted to have something in the background instead of a plain white wall. And at the beginning of this, I do want to check these messages, see what's up. Why's my phone went off so far? Sorry. Listen to you're talking about. Yeah, pretty much was saying. Sorry about that. The only bad part about like me doing the podcast by myself is like I could like say if I'm sitting here talking to somebody on messaging them or talking to someone, I could sit here and talk, and then if I wanted to reply to a text, I can sit there and reply to it while the other person would be talking, and then same as if they had a text message they could respond back to, or something that they wanted to respond back to while say if I would be talking. But I still haven't painted this yet. Nah, I don't know when I will, if I will. But this is something that I've been wanting to talk about is like what kind of content is the best kind of content to make. Let's like this ain't the kind of what I mean by this is I'm not asking like or saying that there's a certain type of content best out there. I'm just saying, in my opinion, the best kind of content for me to make are more like these sit down talk videos. I love making podcast type videos. I love like just talking about ideas, talking about topics and stuff that may interest others that also interest me, and also topics that, or if I do have some random guest on, I can sit there and talk to them about whatever topics that I know about them, or they can ask me questions, so on and so forth. But like the best kind of content also I honestly like to make is vlogs, and I do want to talk about that for a minute. Like, let me circle that so I know where I'm at. I love making vlogs, and vlog content, a lot of times you see a lot more people with their camera like facing them or however facing them, being like, yeah, what's up, everybody? I do that as well. I was just using my phone because that is what I was holding. That's right there. And depends on who you are, depends on the kind of camera you have. It does not matter what kind of camera you have. If you, especially today with most phones having better quality camera type shit than there is type out there today. Like I can buy, like use for example, if I find a cheap GoPro or the actual fuck is knocking on my window. Sounds like a squirrel. I don't know. But vlog content. When I do make vlog content, when I make it, I want it to feel like there's a reason to watch it. I want to feel like there's reason to go back and want to watch that video instead of just point and shoot whatever everything. Because when I go back and watch, like, I don't know, for example, I'll go back and watch some of those home videos that my mom used to make or my grandma used to make for my mom and stuff. I would love watching those. I felt like it was a reason to watch that video because it felt like it was showing a time that my mom was out there playing, having fun, doing this, doing that, whatever it may have been. My uncles or my cousins or even me. It was fun to watch us being dumb and young. Oh, heartburn again. One of the things is like when you have use for example for like someone's first steps or something like that. That is something that you want to watch again. You want to show again. And a lot of times, I know I looked back at a lot of my older videos. I don't have content worth really going back to watch. If you go back to a lot of my older videos, I have deleted them. It says that I started YouTube at a certain day, but then my first video wasn't posted till way later. My very first video I did also delete. I took them down. I took a lot of videos down because I'm talking about my main channel. Because I honestly wanted to have them better, if that makes sense. When I watched them videos, I didn't like them. There's still videos up that I don't like. But it shows a part of the time that it seems good enough to me that I wanted to keep up and share. Because there's one video, like, is my cousin's going away party before he went off into the military. That video, it's a lot of me talking in it. I did not honestly like that video too much after I've posted it. I really did not. But there's so much in that video that I don't want to take that video down, which I can always take it down, repost it, or edit it through the software thing on YouTube. But at the same time, I want to keep that. I want to keep a lot of the memories, the thoughts, the stuff I talked about in that video up on YouTube. I want to keep it because it's memories that I feel like it is worth looking back on one day whenever I get old enough. And I'm like, damn, I actually did stupid shit like that. That's another thing. I want my videos to feel like my vlogs at least, I want them to feel like there's a reason to watch them. Same as like you can make short movies, you can make short films, whatever you want to do. I've made a few of those short films, short movies, because it's like showing my experience of going to, like, one of them was like going to South Mountain the movie. It was more of a vlog type video, but it was based all on going to South Mountain. The whole time was nothing more than just going to South Mountain, doing everything on South Mountain. And I wish I did. There are some videos that I have posted that I do want to remake, and movies, whatever I've made, and I want to remake them, but I want to make them with purpose now. Like, and I'm still going to keep the old ones up, but I'm going to probably rename them or something. I don't know. Or I might just name it something different, because when I make those videos, I want to feel like like I said, there's a reason to watch it again. Instead of watching somebody shaking their hand and wobbly ass video footage and shit. Now, for example, there is some people that make vlogs really good. Use Outlaw Dipper. He's somebody that I originally watched that started doing the daily. Well, I don't know if he did daily vlogs, honestly, but I know he did a lot of vlogs back in the day. And loved watching them, like his day in the life videos and stuff. It felt like when you watched it, it felt like there was a reason to watch it. Each video felt like there was something going on, and it was a memory to look back on. Use Logan Paul. I'm not going to say every video of his was something that you wanted to look back on, but I'm going to say that there was a lot of videos that I did feel like I enjoyed watching of his. Even his when he was doing the daily vlogs. David Dobrik. I don't know if he ever did daily vlogs. I know he did at least once a week. Casey Neistat. I love his editing style. He makes it feel like each video was actually meant for some reason. Use like these people make so many awesome videos, honestly. But where am I? But like use another thing. There's review channels out there. There's podcast channels. There's so many different types of channels out there that you can get into. If you have a niche or a type of video idea that you want to make, don't sit there and hold on to that, because I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you have to post or anything. No, not at all. But I will say, if you are someone to want to get into the content creating, you can have several different channels. You can have one channel based on with everything. You can have a channel purely meant for podcasting or talking reviews, or you can have several channels for different types of different things. Like, for example, there are people that have different gaming channels, which honestly, I don't see them as the best type of channels to have. Only reason I say it like this is because say use Fortnite for example. I post nothing but Fortnite on this channel. Dead by Daylight on this channel. I post nothing but Call of Duty on this channel. I post nothing but Ark on this channel. I post nothing but Conan on this channel. So on and so forth. Blah blah blah. There's several different channels right there. What if one of these games I start hating or I don't want to play no more? So yes, you can make a channel specific for Fortnite or specific for this or that, but make that for your main channel. I think this is how I think. Then say whatever your main game is, that'll be your main channel for. But reason I say that's not the best idea is because a lot of games you tend to not enjoy after so long of wanting to keep playing them, because after you keep playing them for so long, you're like, eh. Now, a lot of people tend to give up after a while of certain types of videos. Now, review channels, them pop off. Because, like, say, I was doing a lot of reviews on tobacco for a long time, or different types of stuff that you could buy over the counter or something. I was doing that. I was reviewing channels, reviewing videos, reviewing whatever. Like, say, if I wanted to review this Dr. Pepper right here, I could honestly sit there and review it. There's so much stuff out there that you can review. I don't think that you would be lackluster in a type of or anything that you could review. Say if you was a food review channel, you can make several different channels for or different types of content for that. You can make different for cosmetics, for makeup, for do a makeup review channel, do a type of coffee type channel, food review, dip reviews, drink reviews, so on and so forth. There's so many things out there you can just review. The biggest, like, there's so many different types of kinds of stuff that, like, also what kind of gaming stuff do you think works best? All right, let me do this. Okay, there's different types of gaming stuff as well. Now there's fun, creative, funny moments type fun video gaming stuff. There are my personal best type videos. There's clip videos. I'm talking about even for Fortnite, hell, Call of Duty, whatever. Like, I hit this crazy snipe, I did this, I did that. Pretty much taking other people's content and making it into like a little montage, like BCC, however it used to be. I don't know. There's also other channels, stuff like, I don't know. There's different kinds of vlogs too. Now, if you make IRL content, there's different kinds. Like, if you want to sit there and make this kind of content, do it. The worst thing that you can do is not post your ideas, because at the end of the day, yes, you might be scared or worried that somebody might be making fun of you. If they make fun of you, they make fun of you. You're trying to live your dream the way you want to dream, or you are spreading an idea the way you want to spread the idea. At the like I don't know, like I was saying, there's different kinds of gaming stuff. For example, me, I try to tend to lean on the more funny side of funny moments. There's update channels, stuff that people post like updates all the time. People that try to get how many high kill games. People that try to post just talk videos of like commentary videos, random commentary videos. They talk about whatever. They live stream it. Heartburn. There's you can do like let's plays and shit like that. However, whatever kind of content you want to make, there's live streaming. There's podcasts out there like this. Podcasts that are better than mine. They have higher quality studio shit, better, higher quality type of video camera or anything. They even have more people to run stuff off of their ideas. But like for me example, I love these kind of videos because I can just sit here and talk. I like to talk about my ideas. I don't really have most people when I do talk about a certain idea, they don't tend to have the same idea as me. But like on this app, I can sit here and just share my idea. And then if somebody has the same type of thought process as me or idea, they will sit there and say something if they wanted to. Or they'll think, oh, no, that's a bad idea. Or no, that's a good idea. And a lot of times depends on what the topic is too. So like, for example, like these two questions, what's my favorite content to watch? My favorite content to watch, honestly, is always have been like those. Like I said before, it's one of two kind. The vlog type content, but I don't like the kind of vlog kind of content that I can sit there and it just don't look like there's a reason behind it. Because a lot of people, they do the daily life thing. Let me go get my coffee for the 700th time. Yeah. Like, no, it's not. I don't care for that, honestly. That's just me. Now, there are people out there like that do like the kind of content that people are just having their phone up and they're talking to the camera or showing their how to get ready videos and stuff like that. How let's do a day in a life video with me. I understand you're doing a day in a life video, but at the same time, let's I don't know, make it feel like it's worth watching. Like why, like kind of like a movie. I'm not going to sit there and say my videos are worth watching, but in my opinion, my videos are worth watching to me. I'm not going to sit there and say no one else's videos are worth watching, but I will say there are some certain videos that feel like better than others. But then it comes down to depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But like a lot of videos or that I do like is more of the longer kind of content that they sit there and talk about stuff, podcasts, but they do a long review on something. I like those kind of videos. My favorite kind of content to make, honestly, is like I've said before, these podcasts and the vlogs. Them are my favorite to watch and my favorite to make. Now, I do love watching gaming videos, but like I said before, there's so many different types of gaming videos you can do. Hell, there's even gaming videos on, hey, where can you find, like, on how most video games have daily challenges and stuff, or weekly challenges and stuff. Where can I find 7 eggs in one basket within 45 seconds? I don't know, use that for example. It might be an Easter challenge, I don't know. But let's use this for example. One of the, I don't know, that search 7 to 9 chest and risky reels, if you remember that. You can look up a video on the best way to come upon that or how to do that. Like, where's the closest chest at? How would I get to this chest, to that chest within a certain amount of time? How to, how the closest like say if there's like you need to visit 3 gas stations in a single match. What are the closest gas stations in the game, for example, so that people can find, and then you put the game, like, what are the 3 closest gas stations in Fortnite, so that people can find that do that challenge a lot easier. There are challenge videos and stuff, different types of challenge videos as well. You can make your own challenge, like 5 sniper rifles only, shotguns only, and still get a win. I'm not the best at those. I can't get a win half the time. My favorite type of content to watch depends on the mood I'm honestly in. But like I said before, my most time is podcasts and vlogs. But I also do like to watch other kinds of vlogs, other kinds of videos. Like I do like to watch gaming videos and stuff. Depends on the gaming video too, and depends how interesting that gaming video could be. Because I'm gonna use Ninja for example. I honestly don't like to watch Ninja, even though he is once one of the better gaming content creators. But I do like watching Cypher PK because when it comes down to watching somebody on Fortnite, he kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Courage JD, I'm just naming Fortnite people right now. He's one of the people I do like to watch. He actually makes it more interesting. Use Nick A 30. I'm not a big fan of his, honestly. I will watch his content. It's kind of like Ninja. Ninja's not family friendly, but at the same time, Nick A30, I don't know. Nothing against him. It's just I don't really care to watch his content. Typical gamer, I do like to watch a lot of his stuff. Until he starts doing the competitive stuff, I don't really care to do that kind of watch them kind of gameplays. Then there's when it comes to like Call of Duty, Tim the Tatman. I never cared to watch what's his name? Nick? Is that his name? M-Fam? I just Nick Merckx, that's what his name is. I never really cared to watch his Call of Duty content. He seems like he don't really have as much fun on that game. I don't know what it is, but like he don't make that content interesting. I like his Apex content, but his Call of Duty content, I never really honestly cared for. It's not that I don't like him. I don't like his Call of Duty content. Depends on the game as well, like I said before. Now I do like to watch like Gmod. If I watch Gmod, I like to watch H2O Delirious. If I watch GTA, I like to watch. Honestly, I don't know who I like to watch on GTA in here lately. But back in the day, it used to be like Wildcat and stuff like that. Wildcat's videos are always funny to watch, but it's just one of those. He don't seem like he's having fun, so I don't seem to want to watch it. I don't know if it is me or what. Call of Duty content when he was making that so much, it just seemed like I didn't enjoyed watching it when it was Modern Warfare 1 2019. But once it got to the other Call of Duties, I didn't really care, and it's something about it I didn't really care. Then when it come to, I don't know. That's why I'm getting too long story short. And depends on the vlogs. Podcast depends on the person I want to watch. I can sit here and watch most people, but it has to. A lot of times depends on the person. I can watch, like say, use Logan Paul's podcast. I can listen to every single podcast. I don't know why. It's just because I guess because it's somebody I enjoy watching. But if it's somebody that I don't care too much about, but I only like certain types of their content, I might not sit there and listen to their podcast. But also, it has to be a topic I do want to listen to. If it is a podcast, I don't know. I'll sit there and watch a little bit of it just to see if I like it. And that's if I find a new podcast. But biggest takeaway from this is just be nice. You don't know what others are going through, so just be nice. And what I mean by that is, you want to be nice to anybody that has any kind of content or anything, honestly. But like, I'm more talking about the content creators right now, or people that make videos. You want to be nice to them because you're going to sit there and make your own videos. Some people might like different kinds of content. It depends on whatever kind of content it is. If they like to make it, they let them make that kind of content. There is always a person out there that will watch something out there. There's people out there that even watch my videos, and I sit there all the time like, you actually like this kind of content? Awesome, but I don't see why. I don't see the appeal a lot, but I do like making videos because it's like a story that you can go back and watch. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it is a story that you can go back and watch. I love sitting here making videos. It doesn't matter even if I say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I just like making videos, honestly. It's fun to do, fun to make. Always something new coming. Never know what might happen. But having fun with the videos, just making videos, something that I thoroughly enjoy. I got made fun of a lot. I still get made fun of a lot for making videos. but a lot of videos do not. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a lot of the videos I make don't get the recognition that they should. So, but at the same time, I just continue to make them because I hopefully one day I wouldn't be able to call this a job. But if not, I will keep trying until I die. I die trying. Making videos in general are always one of my favorite things to do. It's just a story. It's like a movie, a story that you can just tell through video instead of writing it down. There are so many different kinds of content you can do. There's so many different kinds of videos you can make or whatever you want to make it on or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. If I want to sit here and make a video on me painting this table like I did, or if I want to make a video on me sewing a jacket together, or making a video just explaining why I wear my sunglasses the way I do. And honestly, the reason I do is because, like I said in a few podcasts before, or the last podcast, it looks like I'm looking at y'all. 98% of the time, it looks like I'm looking at y'all. When half the time I'm over here looking at myself, or I'm looking down on this paper, or I am looking at something. Because like I can easily just point to like the Bubba Spit thing, and y'all think like it looks like I'm looking at y'all, but I can point to that or Bubba's place. I can point to the hat. I can point to like right here is the mug jug. Point right there is my phone. Right here is the tobacco holster that I'm using. It's whatever. It's just whatever. At the end of the day, you can make a content on what you want to make. Just have fun with it. I just like trying to tell a story behind each thing. If I post it and I don't feel like or if I've made the video and I didn't like it after I did all the editing I possibly could to make it something, I don't try to post it, here, at least here lately, because if it don't feel like it's telling something, I kind of don't want it. Even my gaming content, I don't, like it may not tell a story, but it tells the, like, okay, I gotta win. I did this. I did that. I did all this just to try to get a win one day. I did this to do that. I did that to do this. But honestly, it is what it is. If you like making videos, just make them. If you want to get into making the videos, make it. The worst that can happen is somebody makes fun of you in the comments, or if you know this person in real life, well, and they make fun of you, oh well, just look the other way. Like, yes, it can hurt your feelings. Words can hurt you a lot of times, but a lot of times that kind of is what it is. You know, you didn't sign up for to be traumatized or this or that or made fun of, but there's so much stuff you don't know what you can get into. That's another thing, because of video making, you will meet people that you never thought you would meet uh, because of you'll be used. For example, I've never been sponsored by another company or been invited to any other company or anybody, but because of my videos, I know I've made other people's day, or somebody has told me, hey, you did a good job today, or this or that. You don't try to let the good comments get to you just like the bad comments, but at the same time, that video you just made somebody's day, even if they are laughing at you the whole time. But hell, it is what I don't know how to explain it. Just it's easier said than done to ignore the haters, but at the same time, that is a lot of the what you have to do is just ignore it. But I'm gonna just go ahead and get off here. Thank y'all for listening. If you do have any content ideas, just make it. Like I said, the worst that can happen, and I don't know really what the worst that could happen. Depends on what the content is too. You could go to jail if you're filming something that shouldn't be filmed, but at the same time, depends on the type of content. Depends on what happens. Like I said, I've done repeated this several times. So do what you gotta do when you're willing to do it. Have fun with your life when you can. See y'all next time.